Again, this is the second video for week 2 of Algebra 2 Trig. This is number 10 in the notes. I wanted to do this one for two reasons. One, it's a little bit different kind of factoring, but also there was numerous people that got a problem like this wrong on the week 1 form where you had to do some factoring by grouping. So that's really what it is. I wanted to go through that so everybody can see an explanation, or at least get an explanation for it. All right, so we're trying to solve. We have different powers of the variable, x cubed, x squared, x to the first. To know that you need to do factoring by grouping, you're looking for a couple of things. One is you got 4 terms. That's helpful. The other thing is kind of recognizing the numbers. In the first grouping here, oh, this stupid pen in my slow computer. There we go. All right. In this first grouping, we can factor out an x squared. Great. We are left with a 2 times x and a minus 3. The whole idea of factoring by grouping is when you look at the second group, the last 2 terms, whatever you factor out, you want to have the exact same thing left over as what was left over from the first group. So that's a positive 2x. Now, when you look at 32x and 48, the common factor there is 16. But if I just factor out a 16 from this term, what's going to be left over is a negative 2x. I want it to be a positive 2x. So what I need to do is factor out a negative 16. By doing that, changes the sign of this term, so it becomes a positive 2x. Changes the sign of this term, so it becomes a minus 16 times 3. Gets us our 48. Still equals 0. Okay, we have one term here. Again, terms are separated by addition or subtraction. That there is a multiplication. So this is all one term. Minus separates that, so this is our second term. In these two terms, we have a common factor of our 2x minus 3. So we're going to factor that out of both of those. What's left over? We got an x squared from our first term, minus 16 from our second term, still equals 0. Okay, we can keep factoring. This x squared minus 16, it's a difference of squares. X plus 4, x minus 4, still equals 0. And our factor of 2x minus 3 just stays sitting out there. Okay, now that it's all in factored form, we set each of our factors equal to 0. X plus 4 equals 0. Last one, x minus 4 equals 0. These two are easy and quick to solve. We get negative 4. We get positive 4. This one we're going to add 3 and divide by 2. So 3 halves. Okay. We have 3 answers, which is great because it is a degree 3 polynomial. Big thing about this section, this week's worth of notes and work, whatever the degree is, that's how many solutions you should have, whether it's real and or imaginary. So we happen to have 3 real answers. Super. There's our solutions. I hope this helped. This factoring out the negative in this factoring by grouping was a common mistake, like I said, in that week 1 form. So I hope this helps. I hope everybody's doing great, staying healthy, staying active, doing something fun, and doing some school. Take care, everybody.